Can I come on to my little investigation I've been on?
Jeez, are we getting into that already?
Yeah. Put your seatbelt on. Right, okay. I don't claim to be an expert on many things, Rick, believe it or not. But one thing I would like to think I'm somewhat of a borderline expert, or I've got a decent amount of knowledge on, would be YouTube, and certainly golf with YouTube.
I'll give you that one.
Some people listening might know, some people might not. I've worked for you now for nearly 7 years, believe it or not. And it's been obviously a great journey. We've gained lots of views, lots of subscribers, and we've seen the channel go from one of the biggest to the biggest in terms of number of subscribers on YouTube in the golf space. And during that time, there's been loads of amazing channels launched. Obviously, you've got GM Golf, you've got the boys at Good, you've got Bob Does Sports, the Brian Bros, who were probably doing stuff actually even before you, but have elevated massively. Pete, all your guys at Matt Fryer, etc. There's so many names. I've obviously missed out millions there, but so many people making great stuff, right? And during that time, Grant Horvat, loads, etc. During that time, I have kept an eye on all these different channels and how they're doing and what they're doing and how they're standing out, just because partly it's good for us and for to know, and also it's just an interest, as nerdy as that sounds. And one thing we've always kept an eye on is the subscribers and the views of some of the biggest tours in golf, right? Because it's good to know that we've got more subscribers than the PGA Tour, although they have some great views. They've got some amazing back catalogue of content. But one thing this last week, Rick, stuck out to me. Let me run this by and see what you think. You ready?
Yeah.
So I saw a tweet from the Legends Tour. So the Legends Tour, the EU Legends Tour, is basically the European tour for seniors, essentially. The seniors tour as was. And they tweeted, "We are officially the most subscribed golf tour on YouTube.
Okay.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already to watch a wide range of content from the tour." Okay, so my first thought was, all right, okay, golf YouTube, let's look into this. And they'd also shared a picture of Colin Montgomery with his finger doing a number one, and two guys, I think, who are, one's from the EU Legends Tour and one's, I think, from Stay Sure, who sponsor it, I think. I'm not 100% sure. The graphic they shared, okay, had a list of golf tours and next to it, their subscriber count. So we'll start at the bottom. Challenge Tour, 6,000 subscribers.
I mean, does the Challenge Tour exist anymore?
Yeah, it mustn't do. It doesn't do. Oh no, the Challenge Tour. You're thinking of Thingy, the Euro Pro Tour.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Challenge Tour, 6K subscribers. Ladies European Tour, 35K. Okay. PGA Tour Champions. So basically, the cousin, if you like, of the Legends Tour, the rival, the PGA Tour's version, 67K, which feels about right. That's what that tour should have.
Yeah.
Ladies PGA Tour, 219K subscribers.
I mean, you'd argue right now, this is going up in popularity.
Yeah, of course it is.
From the Challenge Tour all the way to currently Ladies PGA Tour.
219,000, which is nothing to be sniffed at.
So the only four tours now, you've got obviously the PGA Tour, DP World Tour, Live Tour, and then the Legends Tour.
Correct. Live Golf, who are obviously well known for, regardless of what you think of Live Golf, are very active on YouTube. 368,000 subscribers, okay? The DP World Tour, who have been an absolute mammoth of creating content, are known as being arguably the best in the world at doing so. 417,000 subscribers, which is, again, an amazing work, and credit to the DP World Tour.
Just on that one, let's have a quick look. So DP World Tour.
And they started creating YouTube content, should I add, in... drum roll, please, if I can find it. Oh, there it is.
2010.
So 14 years of grinding, making some amazing content, and some of the most popular videos, by the way. So DP World Tour have had Rory versus the Robot, had 13 million views. They've had When Luke Donald Won a Cow in Japan, 13 million views. Louis Oosthuizen's 500-yard drive, 9.5 million views. Or one more I'll give you. Hilarious Tiger Woods toilet story, 7.6 million views. So, two things to point out here. Well, in fact, three. DP World Tour don't yet have 500,000 subscribers. Yet being the keyword, they will do. They've been pumping out content for 14 years and have done 3,500 videos, and some of those videos have got literally multi millions of views, right? So just keep that in mind, Rick, and everyone listening.
And just a quick one, Shorts, who has been introduced more recently, some of their biggest ones, again, 4.2 million, 3.5 million. They're also utilising, I think it's worth noting here, a lot of Tiger Woods and Rory McIlroy footage for when obviously Tiger and Rory have played on the DP World Tour. And I would say DP World Tour has been really the leaders in online media content.
That then brings me very nicely into who I would have thought were the biggest tour on YouTube, and it's the PGA Tour. 1.4 million subscribers. Rick, they've posted 20,000 videos on YouTube.
Jeez.
And they've been banging them out since 2006.
2006.
They've had a video, wrestler Goldberg tosses fans the water, 34 million views. Top 10 animal encounters on the PGA Tour, 16 million views. Top 10 Tiger Woods shots, 14 million views. Now, the big things that these tours have in their locker, in their armory, is obviously the athlete footage, your Tiger Woods top 10s, etc., and these funny moments. And as you can see here, the three things that stand out: they've posted 20,000 videos. They've had videos that have got the tens of millions of views, and they've been doing it since 2006, okay?
Also, just on shorts, they've had one that's had 36 million views, 22 million views, 18 million views. I mean, monster videos. And for people who know YouTube well, shorts do often bring in a lot of subscribers. So my prediction, if a video had 36 million views on a short,
thousands of subscribers, tens of thousands,
a lot.
Now, bearing in mind, so we've got up to 1.44 million PJ Tour, so you know where this is going to go. But before I said this to you, what would you genuinely have thought the EU Legends Tour, the seniors European Tour, would have had? Bearing in mind that the Champions Tour's got 67k.
I think it would have sat somewhere between the Ladies European Tour at 35,000 and the PGA Tour Championship at 67. So I would have probably said about 50,000 subscribers.
Okay, no. Well, the EU Legends Tour tweeted out this statement, and have also done a website thing that I'll touch on in a second, to announce they have just hit 1.75 million subscribers.
What?
1.75 million subscribers. So, bigger than Good, bigger than Bob Does Sports, bigger than Jim Golf, bigger than Grant Horvath.
They're the second biggest YouTube channel.
The second biggest golf YouTube channel behind you in terms of subscribers, right? I saw this.
We need to be worried.
I saw this and it got me thinking, this can't be right. So I've done a bit of digging, and I've got to caveat this, I might be wrong. I hope I am wrong, because I hate to see people cheating the game. But when I then, I'm going to say it, when I then looked on the Legends Tour channel, so bearing in mind, the PGA Tour, who've got fewer subscribers, have posted 20,000 videos, okay? Legends Tour have only posted, I'll use that lightly, but 962 videos. They've posted a 20th as many as the PGA Tour. The channel also only launched in September of 2020.
So I just want to check something here while you say that.
So the channel is less than 4 years old.
So 1 second. Okay, so Live, just to put in context, Live, which has, did you say 300,000 subscribers, 368,000, set up September 21.
So a year later.
And you'd like to think they've pumped out in that time frame 1.6 thousand videos.
Now, bearing in mind, if everyone thinks back to when I've just gone through the PJ Tour and the DP World Tour's big videos, they've had like 30 million views or 13 or 10. The biggest video ever on the Legends Tour's channel was the final round highlights, actually from an event last week, so 7 days ago. And that video's had 890,000 views. So nothing to be sniffed at, certainly in a week. But compared to the 30 odd million, it's nothing, is it? Then they've had videos that have got 600,000, 500,000, etc. So nothing in the millions, which for a channel with a subscriber base of over 1.7 million is a bit fishy.
One thing I'd like you to just check very quickly on that top video. I'm seeing it's got 890,000 views.
Yeah.
17,000 likes.
0 comments. Not a single comment.
In 890,000 views.
Very strange.
It's not got one single comment.
None. Might do bad time this goes out. Okay, so then I thought, right, maybe the Legends Tour have got two things. Maybe they've got massive followings on other social media channels that they're sending over, or maybe they've been smashing out the shorts, which, as you said earlier on, get loads and loads of views and subscribers. The biggest viewed short is 200,000 views, and the next biggest viewed short is 100,000 views. So again, nothing to be sniffed at, but nothing crazy, nothing that's going to bring in high subscribers. There are other platforms as well. They've got 127,000 on Facebook, so okay, not bad, fine. 17,500 on Twitter, or X as it now is. 9.3 thousand on Instagram. So smaller followings, but followings that feel like they should align to who they're speaking to. So we know, and no disrespect, the EU Legends Tour is speaking to an older demographic. Of course it is. It's a seniors tour. We know that typically out of all the social platforms, Facebook has the older demographics. That would make perfect sense that 127,000 likers or followers, whatever, would be on Facebook. 17,000 would be on X, which is, again, what that tour should have and feels about right. And again, where that demographic might sit. And then lastly, Instagram, again, typically a younger demographic, a younger audience. They've got 9.3 thousand followers.
I know.
Go on.
They're huge on TikTok, aren't they?
I've not even looked at TikTok.
They must be huge on TikTok.
So all those followers feel about right what the Legends Tour should have. Okay. They've got 4,000 on LinkedIn as well, just for reference. So then, this is where it starts to get even more fishy, Rick. We've got 1.7 million subscribers. The top video is a week old with no comments whatsoever. I then went onto a website called Social Blade, which anybody can access. Now, Social Blade tells you...
We know Social Blade very well.
Yeah, it tells you things about channels, anything. You can search for a name of a YouTube channel, it'll tell you loads of stats. Now, the one thing genuinely, if anyone has a look after this, they might well do, that is completely wrong is revenue. So I'm telling you that now. You might look at Rick's channel, the podcast channel, any other channel, the revenue numbers are way off. Just note that. What it does have very accurately is views and how many subscribers you've gained.
By the way, we're not telling you which way it's off. Yeah. We're just saying it's off.
It's massively off, right? When I go onto Social Blade and I look at EU Legends, so anybody listening again, you can go and do it tomorrow or right now. I know the Social Blade just crashed on me. I know the stats though. You can go on and have a look at channels. Rick Shiels, Golf, Good, whoever you want to look at. When you look at the EU Legends Tour, it might be a bit of a funny website if you're not used to it, but when you look at their website, you can see at the bottom how many views they've had and how many subscribers they've gained, etc., etc. And then you can also go on detailed or lifetime, where it gives you a lot more detail about that channel. We can see, it's just crashed on me again.
Cut to the chase, guy. What are you telling us?
Basically, I'm telling you that in September of 2023, so not even a year ago, they had around 60,000 subscribers. They've now got, less than a year later, 1.7 million subscribers. What we can also see is that on the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th and the 6th of August, so this month, they've had days where they've gone up by 30,000 subscribers, 90,000 subscribers, 20,000 subscribers and 30,000 in a day. Now, you might know this, what is our best ever day on YouTube subscribers?
Probably in the region 5,000 in a day.
I might have had more than that.
Do you think?
Because we've done giveaways and things. But anyway, we've not had a day anything like some of those.
Let's see if I can find it out.
So
that's wild.
They're having these days where they're gaining huge amounts of subscribers, but the monthly views that they're getting don't align. So in the last month alone, they've had 2.1 million views, but gained 170,000 subscribers. That is not accurate at all. Now, let me choose a reference point as well. So 2 million views.
When we were getting really close to 1 million, we had a day that had 13,000 subs in a day.
Yeah.
That was when we were on a charge to 1 million.
Just to put that into reference now, just pick somebody at random. So you might know James Robinson Golf, who makes YouTube content. Not our James, a different James. In the last 28 days, last 30 days, he's had 1 million views. So he's had half of what they've had. But he's grown by 1,000 subscribers. They've grown by 170,000 subscribers. So something is very off. You can also see as well, they've had certain days throughout the last year where there's been a huge uplift in subscribers.
So what to the general consumer and listener, how is that even possible?
So what I would say, I'm not saying allegedly, I would say that the Legends Tour, obviously themselves, I very much doubt in-house do all the content online. I imagine they obviously pay a company to do it. That company may have KPIs in place. They might get bonuses for when the channels hit certain numbers of subscribers. And it looks like what they've done is gained, I don't know how, lots of subscribers on certain days. So I know there is ways, again, this is not what I'm saying they've done, however, there is ways that you can, I believe, pay and gain subscribers. Not saying they have. Also, on the Legends Tour website, right on the home of the website, they've done an actual big press release all about it. And there's a picture again of Colin Montgomery. And again, it says the Legends Tour has become the #1 golf tour on YouTube, surpassing 1.75 million subscribers. The increase sees the over 50s tour, led by chairman Ryan Howsam, overtake the PGA Tour for top spot. Now, I don't believe that some of this team, and let's be honest, it's middle-aged blokes, would quite understand what's going on here. I can't imagine that they have done this themselves and they've then posted all about it and embarrassed themselves, because they surely must think it's strange that they have overtaken the PGA Tour and Live put together.
In fact, it's quite literally the PGA Tour plus Live still aren't overtaking.
Exactly, and there's another picture as
the
well
Legends Tour
of Monty again. There's absolutely no way that Colin Montgomery would have any idea as well. And it then says one more bit before I kind of leave this. It says, so far this year there have been more than 4.6 million views on Legends Tour content. Right, so 4.6 million views. Now they have gained more subscribers this year than we have. I think that's fair to say, because we've looked at these numbers. They've gained 4 million views this calendar year. Now, to put that into some level of, and this isn't us trying to flex or to gloat, but to give it some level of narrative, they've gained 4 million views this calendar year, and gained more subscribers than us. This calendar year, we've gained on YouTube 76 million views. So something's off. We've had about 20 times more views than them, but they've gained more subscribers. And this isn't talking a little bit of a growth and, doing quite well. This is crazy. So there's something not right there with the Legends Tour. And last thing, the reason why I'm talking about it on the podcast is actually, I don't know how they got, well, it's not hard how they got the email, but the Legends Tour actually sent a press release email to our email address, podcast@rickshiels.com. I've got it right in front of me.
What?
The Legends Tour.
Really rubbing it in our face.
For immediate release, Legends Tour is top tour on YouTube. And again, all that same stuff that I've just read out.
They basically give us permission to talk about it.
Well, exactly. We always say to people, genuinely, hand on heart, email us, podcast@rickshiels.com. They've emailed podcast@rickshiels.com, gloating about the fact that their channel is now the most subscribed tour in golf. Well, I'll let them comment back, but something is very, 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 very strange there. Legends Tour.
We look forward to your response, Legends Tour. We sure do.
Sorry for the rant, Rick, but I had to get off my chest.
I think that was very well thought out, and if there's something dodgy going on, we need to call it out, because that is dodgy.
It is.
Dodgy as you like.